Hey family, what's going on? Klaus here, and welcome, guys, to our very first sneak peek for the fall of 2020 Clash of Clan updates. And I'm super stoked to cover this content, guys. I'm sorry to get it out a little bit earlier, but RL, real life, has been crazy. So here, guys, I am on the Supercell developer build. So it's not the real game, it's just a test build that we Supercell employees and we YouTubers have access to be able to show you guys the new content. So we got some cool stuff to show you guys today, guys. Just stuff that's coming in the new update. We're not sure when the update's coming. We just know it isn't today, or it hasn't happened yet, right? If you guys are watching this in the future, then let us know in the comments what day it was. It's kind of fun to look back on. So, starting out, guys, we have some balance changes that are coming to the game because they're constantly trying to adjust how the game is played and make sure that everything works well and that everything is being used. I think that's probably the main thing. So, one of the major changes, and you know what, we should probably demonstrate this, is one of the major changes is how wall breakers work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gem a wall breaker and a jump spell, and watch this. Okay, so now wall breakers will take to jump spells, which is amazing. So let me go ahead, and I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Actually, you know what I could do? Yeah, I got an idea. Okay, watch this. Watch. King, Queen, and Warden. Okay, and Royal Champ. We got everybody in there, right? So watch this. As soon as I'm gonna go ahead and throw this jump spell down, and I'm gonna send the wall breakers. And watch this. First of all, Warden's ability to keep them alive, but they took to the jump spell and broke open the compartment to get to the town hall. That is a major change. It's going to make wall breakers so much more useful. I mean, I feel like wall breakers right now really aren't all that useful. So now that we can use a jump spell to get them to where we want them, that is even more useful. I think that's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and close out the battle. This wasn't supposed to be like a legitimate battle, but just a way to show you guys what was going on there. And also, supposedly the wall breakers area has been fixed so that it'll constantly, you know, like they'll hit the same wall instead of like go off in separate directions, because you guys know they're very capable of doing that. Apparently also they're going to have a death damage, which is amazing, because now if they get shot and they're on their way, I guess they'll drop their bomb and it'll explode. So that's kind of cool. A few other things that are being adjusted as well. Inferno dragons, their beam will no longer heat up while they're flying. However, the charge up time for higher damage level has been decreased. So they're going to be a lot better, I think. The Inferno dragons are their troops I forget that we even have. Siege barracks are going to have, I think, one less barracks, or one less wizard, because we all know siege barracks are crazy OP. Electro dragons, chain lightning. This is amazing. You know what? I'm going to demonstrate this right now. So let me go ahead and just get 3 of these babies and go find myself a base. So in the past, if you were to use an electro dragon, it would choose a random target. And what is with these clouds, man? Come on now. There's not that many accounts in the developer build, so I guess it makes a little bit of sense. But or you know what I could do? I could just attack a goblin base, I guess. Yeah, I can attack a goblin base. Let's go ahead and attack a goblin base. So E-Drags now, they will choose, like, let's place this equidistance between the archer tower and the goblin hut. All right, let's place this down here. So the chain lightning now will always target the larger hit point building first. So now that this wasn't the best example of that, but it was still kind of fun to watch that E-Drag blow up that little hut, right? But yeah, so now instead of choosing randomly which one was first and then the chain lightning going, if the buildings are equidistant from one another, the E-Drag chain lightning will start with the building with the higher hit points. And that's good, because as the chain lightning bounces, the damage that it does decreases. So you want it to hit the higher HP buildings first. Also, the super archers are no longer going to be missing targets if they're too close. That was the thing. And lastly, flying unit AI. So all flying units, improved AI so that they're not forced to retarget when a hidden Tesla pops up. That's going to be huge, because I've seen major problems in the past with that. Buildings are actually going to be changed as well. If you look at the air defenses here. So level 8 air defenses, which are the ones from Town of 10, their hit points being increased, making them more resistant to lightning spells. Because the new buffed lightning spells from a month ago, we're changing everything. So they're trying to help kind of counterbalance what they did. And then lastly, the skeleton spells are going to be gaining an extra skeleton, which is pretty sweet too. Now, upgrade times and stuff, obviously they're going to be decreasing. So like the minions, basically all the Dark Elixir troops, or a lot of them, they're getting a decreased amount of time and a decreased cost to upgrade them in the laboratory, which is pretty huge too. So Specifically the minions, the Hog Riders, the Valkyries, the Golems, the Witches, the Lava Hounds, and the Bowlers. So cheaper, easier to get. This is always a good thing because I'm always struggling to get Dark Elixir. I don't know about you guys. And then that was actually the content that was supposed to be covered in the first sneak peek. So the sneak peek for today, and I'm a few hours late, like I said, but real life got in the way, is the new Tunnel 13 content, which is what I wanted to show you guys here. So I'm on a max Tunnel 13, once again in the developer build. It's not the same server as the real game. And so this is just an account I made up called Klaus OP. And it is, let's show off the new stuff. So at Tunnel 13, we're being given all of the new walls finally, okay? We weren't able to max out our walls, but we are now able to 100%. So that's a really good sign. I'm really excited about getting the grind in. You guys will be seeing more Tunnel 13 content on my channel going forward. We're also getting another level for our Archer Towers. So that is going to be level 19, which is gnarly. Also remember, if I show you guys any numbers, they may not be official until the update goes live, but DPS hit points obviously will be increasing with this upgrade. And it's going to cost 16 million gold and be a 16-day upgrade, assuming that these numbers stay the same. So that's pretty crazy. And then also Hidden Tesla, which for some reason I'm having a hard time spotting. There we go. There's a Hidden Tesla. We're getting a level 12 Hidden Tesla, which is a 16.5 million gold upgrade and a 17-day upgrade, which is gnarly. And then the information here, 140 DPS, 1200 hit points. Again, numbers can change, but that's crazy. So slightly upgraded, increased defenses for the Archer Tower and the Hidden Tesla. We're also getting another level of the Army Camp, which is going to increase the amount of troops that we can hold as well. So that's pretty sweet. To level 11, like I said. And that's going to cost 16 million elixir apiece and be a 16-day upgrade. That's nuts. That's over half a month, y'all. Crazy. So we're going to be able to have a grand total of 300 troop capacity now at Tunnel 13, which is crazy. And then lastly, as far as like new upgrades are concerned, if we go into the army composition choice, we can actually get now a level 10 wizard. We can get a level 9 P.E.K.K.A. and a level 10 giant. These are all new upgrades we're going to get in the laboratory. And once again, I already talked about the new walls, so we now can have the full set of walls. And let me see, quality of life change. I love quality of life changes, guys. This is going to be, and game changes, basically. It's going to be amazing. So the first thing about it that I've got on my list is the Super Troops cooldown. So now if you go and you get a Super Troop, and you use one for 7 days, in the past you had a 7-day cooldown. You had to use a different one, but now that cooldown is being removed. So you can use the same Super Troop every single week forever if you wanted to, as long as you're willing to pay for it. Also, Supercell ID. So there's several changes that have been happening there. Supercell ID has been hard at work adding new community requested features. So now I can custom name my Supercell ID. So like if I'm streaming, if I'm switching to another Supercell ID, I don't have to worry about my email address being leaked because I can rename it to the name of the account. And I get confused about which account is which anyway. So that's really helpful, mostly for content creators, I think. Thank you, Supercell. Also, we have the ability to add profiles and profile pictures, which is kind of cool. Time to find the best kitty photos. That's what they put in the notes. Friends list. So you can add friends to your Supercell ID and play with them across all of your Supercell games. And you can now see who's on your friends list that's online and what game they're playing, which is pretty sweet. Also, they're adding age verification for new accounts, which is a good thing. They want to protect their terms of service. Heroes are going to get a... heroes are going to be guarding your village regardless of whether or not you want them to, and they will instantly recover. So in other words, right now, you can go into your queen, and you used to be able to say guard or sleep. And if you put sleep, then if somebody attacked your base, they wouldn't see your hero. Your hero would not be there to defend your base. But if she was there defending your base, if she died, then there would be a cooldown for her to wake up. Now that's not there anymore. Your heroes will always be there to defend your base, and there's no cooldown. You take a defense, you immediately come back, and they're awake. It's perfect. Why haven't we always had that, right? It's awesome. Siege machines, the battle will no longer end prematurely if the siege barracks is the final remaining unit. So in the past, if you had your siege machine, your siege barracks sitting there, and all of your other troops died, the battle would end, even though there's troops inside. So that's a good fix, I think. Builder base, the beta minions AI improved to reduce the randomness of their starting attack position, because they do weird things, those beta minions. I don't play builder base much, but if you guys do, let me know in the comments. And the clock tower boost will no longer pause during a maintenance break, as maintenance will not affect the builder base's progress. That's cool. That's awesome. New tech added to skin functionality to allow cooler, wilder special effects like customized spawn troops, attack hits, smoke effects, etc. So that means that now they're going to be able to add cooler skins to the heroes, which is pretty awesome. Also fixed visual fidelity to correct weapons incorrectly clipping in the game geometry. So they're trying to make it so the game looks better, which is always a good thing. In the UI, the For You tab has been removed, and the Community tab now provides up-to-date content from your Clash content creators. So now they're cleaning up the UI a little bit. Also, the game engine will now render different spell effects, which so that again continuing to improve the way the game looks. So now you can see all the different spells all at once. I don't know. I never noticed that didn't happen, but now we're seeing that. And then they're also adding a 5-minute prep and 45-minute war for friendly wars. So if you want to do like something for a stream, you could do 2 of those in 1 2-hour stream if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool. Faster, friendly wars. So I think that what we should do, I'm sorry I did so much talking and no attacking, but you know what? I'm going to bring some more of those P.E.K.K.A.s, some of the new giants, and some of the new wizards, and let's go out and let's attack a base. Actually, you know what? Let's do, since obviously I have a hard time finding bases to hit. Actually, I'm going to try to find a base. After a couple seconds, if I find something, then I'll go hit another goblin base. I just want to see the new troops in action, okay? Yeah, okay, so we're not going to find one. Stupid clouds. Don't you hate the clouds? All right, let's attack this base. Again, just for the look of it, obviously we know that they're going to be absolutely OP. So let's put in the giants. There they are. Ooh, they got some really cool armor. The P.E.K.K.A., nice bright blue. And then the wizards, too. Looks like they're following like a blue-purple theme with a lot of the troops. So that looks pretty sweet. I love the way the new wizards look. They look so cool. They look so good. And then the giants with their armor being so much more beefy, too. That is pretty sweet. So big fan of that for sure. So guys, let me know in the comments if you're excited about the new update. There's more coming, more information coming. Be looking forward to future sneak peek videos. If you want to see them on time, they will be on time tomorrow. So be sure and hit that subscribe button to join the Klaus family. Like the video if you liked it, and consider also ringing the bell for notifications so you can be one of the first to see the new videos. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Also, don't forget to use creator code to support your favorite content creator with your in-game purchases. You'd like to support me? Great, huge blessing to me and my family. Use code Klaus. Remember, guys, that I love each and every one of you, and I will see you all again next time.